Right, we've got our hammer, so now it's time to take on Gargoyles. We're targeting Gargoyles because it can be a pretty nasty fight. There are 5 of them in a pretty small arena, and they like to double or triple team you. It's not fun. It can turn very nasty very quickly, so we'd like to get them out of the way sooner rather than later. So we're going to start by setting up RTSR as usual. And we're just going to snipe everything in our way. I'm not going to waste any time here. We need to get through Ruin Sentinels before we can reach Gargoyles, but they're a very easy boss, especially when you come at them this late in the run. We have a lot of damage, so they're not going to be any threat at all. Okay, we're gonna shoot this guy. If we leave him alive, he can't attack us while we're on the bridge. He can notice us over there and sneak up behind us, so we'll just take him out. Snipe these guys as well. Move on. Now in this next room, it's very tempting to try and just run through, and that usually works, but it's not quite safe. There's a small but non-zero chance that they will catch you at the ladder if you do. So instead, we're going to snipe the first guy from the doorway. Right here. That will trigger the next enemy to come at us, so we'll fall back and shoot him as well. And now we can run through. There's some enemies to the left, but they'll never catch us. So we can just drop on in, run down the stairs, take this guy out with a rolling attack. Now we can climb up the ladder. There's some enemies to our left at the top of the ladder. We could sneak past them, but there's no need. They're not going to catch us, and they won't chase you all the way to the fog gate, so you can stop here and set up. Okay, I'm going to leave the flying feline boots on in case I accidentally fall off the platform. Don't want to die to fall damage, so leave those on as an insurance policy, and let's go. It's going to be a very easy fight. First one always starts with the same attack, so we'll dodge that, and then kill him. Once you kill the first one, the next 2 will start coming at you. So we're going to put a couple arrows in him, and then wait for him to jump up. He's going to jump up and do an attack, but if you're standing in this corner, the attack will whiff over your head, and you can just kill him. Then we do the same thing to the next one. A couple of arrows in him, wait for him to jump up, and then we take him out. And we're done. Now at this point, be very careful. We've unequipped the feline boots to get more souls. That means this fall will kill us. Do not die to fall damage. It's an easy mistake to make. So be very wary of it. And now we're moving on to Gargoyles. First we're going to light this bonfire and kill a pursuer. Remember to rebuff your resin here. If it runs out before the pursuer dies, you could be in trouble. He might not die on schedule, which is very bad because we're not actually going to fight him. We're just going to kill him before he can do anything. You don't actually have to kill him there. You can just despawn him by climbing back up the ladder, but there's really no need. It's a pretty easy kill. And this way he's not going to be there the next time we come through this area. Okay, so now for the belfry. We're going to take out these Bellkeepers using one-handed rapier and stone ring to stun lock them to death. We attack faster than them. We have more range than them. It's very easy to kill them like this, as long as you don't do anything foolish. Okay, now this is where it gets difficult. The rooftop. There are 4 Dark Phantoms up there, plus the Invader, for a total of 5. So we're going to try and get around the corner as quickly as possible, and then take out the first 3 before we aggro the last 2. And this is going to get intense. Prepare for a very distressful few seconds here. So this is the hardest part. You need to get around the corner quickly. Good. That can get very close, frighteningly close. And kill one very fast there. Blitz another. Get around. Okay. Now we're in good shape. Should be able to pop out and stun lock this next guy to death. And we got it. Now I can take out the other two from behind. And we're fine. We made it. And that can get pretty dicey over there. We have limited space to fall back to, limited corners to turn before we end up aggroing the next ones. Also, if you see one of them pull out their bow, be extremely careful. They can shoot arrows instantly. The shot comes out ridiculously fast. It's insane. You want no part of that. So don't stay in line of sight of the guy with the bow for long. Okay, but if you do survive the rooftop, you can come fight gargoyles. Now I'm not actually going to fight them right now. I'm just going to check the spawn order and bone out. Gargoyle spawn order is weird. For example, if you save and quit in front of the fog gate, the spawn order might be different than if you had started at the bonfire. It's very strange. I don't know if it's the same between save files. I don't know exactly what causes the change, but what I do know is that if I bone out like that and then start from the bonfire and I don't save quit anywhere in here, the spawn order now will be exactly the same as what we just saw. So I know what's coming and I can plan ahead for it. In particular, I know that the first two gargoyles to spawn will be the nearest two, which means I can kill the first one before the other one can even spawn, and we're not going to have to fight two at once. So this should be very easy compared to what it could be anyway. Okay, here we are. And now it's time for the hammer to do its job. We're going to unequip all extra weight because the hammer is ridiculously heavy. We need to get our equip load down so it doesn't gimp our stamina regeneration. Aromatic ooze ready. Rat bugs ready. Two-hand this thing. Alright, now running attacks are your friend. They're very quick. Rolling attacks are also your friend because they have iframes, but they're not as quick. So we're going to use mostly those, almost exclusively those. And we can one-shot everything. And when he's on his pedestal, they have increased defenses, so it's actually going to take 2 shots. I'm going to use 2 strong attacks to kill the first one before he can act. Right here. There's 1, there's 2, he's done. Now it's just me and this guy. Gonna dodge his attacks, dash in and take him out. Okay, and I'll be patient, wait for this guy. You can try and blitz another one before this other guy can get to you, but I'm not gonna risk it, not this time. Take him out. Now, to be honest, you could probably just dash at them and do a dashing attack. If you have good timing and good positioning, good spacing, that probably works every time. That's a miss, but we're fine. But there's no need to risk it. I'm just going to bait an attack, and then finish him. And we're done. We have survived. Probably going to miss some souls there, but that's fine. As long as you get the gloves, the robes, and the ring on, it's good enough. Okay, let's grab this soul, because why not, and get out of here. We're done.